smarter than a 12th grader? 'Cause there's gonna be a test later. Teacher, teacher, now you're back in school. Are you smarter than you used to be? Smarter than a 12th grader? Grab a pencil and a piece of paper. Teacher, teacher, now you're back in school. Are you smart enough to pass 12th grade?
And now your host for tonight's show, Freddie Bridgewater!
Hello, welcome to tonight's show. I am your wonderful host, Freddie Bridgewater, and tonight we have Are You Smarter Than a 12th Grader? W131 edition. Now, before I introduce our contestants, let's go over and meet our students. First, over here at this table, we have twins, Lamangelo and Orangelo. Next, we have Stamford. Then Rochelle. Next, we have Leah. Next is Buckshank. And last but not least, Lee. Now, once again, before we introduce our contestants, we're going to go through and talk to each of our students and see what they liked about their W131 class that they passed a year ago. So first, we'll come over and talk to Lamangelo. So what was your favorite part of W131?
Well, group projects really helped me learn to tolerate working with less disciplined people than I am, so.
Sounds fantastic. Let's move on to Orangelo.
The part that helped me the most was the reading journals. In case, it helped me remain organized, and time management skills helped a lot.
Sounds good. Stamford, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, over the course of the year, we found out these matrices, and it was really good because it helped me track my progress over the year and see where I improved, and it really helped me set some goals for the future.
Let's move on to Rochelle.
I think it'd be the Socratic seminars. We had to talk and think critically together and kind of just relate topics to everyday life.
Nice, nice. And Leah?
It's Ladasha.
I'm sorry, Ladasha.
Yeah. So in W131, we did this thing where we read every single Friday, and that helped me out a lot because I never read my free time, but then I did because I read on Fridays, so that helped out.
And Buckshank.
Well, we did a lot of reading about the medieval time. Especially Robin Hood is my favorite. Totally hood.
And last, Lee.
I really enjoyed writing the essays because the rubric was rather specific, and it really helped me become a better writer.
Nice job, students. Nice job. And now it'll be time to introduce our contestants. Let's give it up for us. So tell me, you two, what are your jobs and professions as of right now?
Well, I'm a lawyer.
Okay, move on.
Currently, I am the chief advertising marketer for a large company.
Wow, these are two nice jobs. So explain to me, how do you think these jobs are going to help you be successful in today's W131 edition of Are You Smarter Than a 12th Grader?
Well, as a lawyer, I like to argue a lot, so I think that it will definitely help me with some of the categories, hopefully.
Okay, and you?
Well, back in my day in W131, I loved rhetorical analysis. I picked out all the strategies that I could, and now with my advertising and marketing, I use all those strategies every day. So hopefully that'll give me a leg up on these 12th graders over here.
Well, it sounds like you guys are well prepared for today's show, so let's begin. So let's take a look at the categories we have for today. Before we begin, though, let's have you guys choose a student to help you out with your decision and your questioning.
We
don't have all day, people. We do not have all day.
How about Leah? Leah?
Oh, well, it's LaDasha.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
you.
you. Yeah, LaDasha.
So, LaDasha, what would you say are your strong subjects that would help them be more successful in today's event?
Well, over the past year, I'd say that my favorite subjects were Beowulf and Argumentation, so whichever one you guys like.
Okay, so you heard it from your Beowulf and Argumentation. So what do you guys want to choose?
Well, I'm a lawyer, so I argue, so I'm going to have to...
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'd have to say Argumentation would be the category of choice for me.
Okay, Argumentation. Let's see what the question is for you guys today. What is a statement or theory that is put forward as a premise to be maintained or proved? You two can discuss among yourselves.
Okay, so it's a statement or a theory?
Before you two answer first, we're going to go around and check on our kids just to see what they put down.
All right.
Have you two come up with an answer yet?
I think we're still thinking. Give us one more minute.
Okay,
I will leave it to you.
I don't think it's A, so let's cross out A.
Well, B is the conclusion, so you wouldn't be putting a statement in. Well,
Obviously.
you would, but not.
Yeah, I get confused. So C or D?
Oh, yeah, C or D. Scouting report, that looks pretty good.
My teacher always told me C.
C? Thesis?
Yeah.
But, are you sure?
I think so. My gut instinct is telling me it's thesis this time.
All right.
All right, we're locked in.
We're locked in.
Okay, so what is your answer?
C. Thesis.
Thesis. Well, we'll see if you're right. Right after this break. We'll be back to you in a minute.
Oh, Beowulf! Beowulf, are you okay? Beowulf! No! Beowulf!
Forfeit the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame and put your name to shame. Cover up your face. You can't run the race. The pace is too fast. It just won't last. You love the way I look at you. While taking pleasure in the awful things you put me through. You take away if I give in. My life, my pride is broken. You have to think you're never wrong. You live what you do. You have to act like you're someone. You live what you do. You want someone to hurt like you. You live what you do. You wanna share what you've been through. You live what you do. You love the things I say I'll do. The way I hurt myself again just to get back at you. You take away when I give in. My life, my pride is broken.
And welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 12th Grader, W131 edition. Now, before we left, our contestants chose C. Would you two like to explain to me why you chose this answer?
Well, I remember back in my day of W131, we did this argumentative research paper, and I did it over the psychotropic drug effects on children for ADHD medicine. And I remember having to have that one important part of my intro that brought it all together. Told my purpose, and stated a premise that had to be proved. And so that is why that's why I agreed with Brett when it came to choosing C.
Well, let's see if you guys are right. Hey, and you are correct. Nice job. You have made it past the first round of questioning. And before we move on, we have a word from our sponsor.
Trick cereal. It's good.
And welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 12th Grader, W131 edition. Now, before we move on with our show, let's learn a little more about our contestants. So, what would you say are some of the goals you set for yourself in W131, and how did they affect your future?
Well, I remember doing matrices to try and help us like set higher goals, and I definitely think those helped me to get ready for going to college and being ready for like my future stuff. Definitely think that helped me a lot.
Nice. And you, sir?
Oh yeah, we used to reflect back with our teacher a lot to see where the progress that we were making, and I definitely felt like that helped me when I got out of college, that I could always look back on my work to see if I was doing it well and if I was continuing to improve.
Great. Sounds like you two learned a bunch in W131. Now, let's get on to our second question of the night. But first, we need you two to pick another student.
Yeah, let's pick
Stanford.
Stanford. All right, young man. What are your favorite subjects?
Oh wow. I would probably say rhetorical analysis or SOAPs. It's my favorite.
Well, since I'm marketing, I like the analysis. Let's go with rhetorical analysis.
Rhetorical analysis it is. Okay, so your question is, in order to understand the rhetorical analysis of a piece, you must first comprehend the A, weather, B, rhetorical situation, C, food, or D, the fundamental theorem of calculus. Students, please lock in your answers.
Jeez, I don't know. This is a hard one.
This is a hard one. I do not remember anything about rhetorical analysis.
Me either. Well,
Remember, if you are struggling, you always have the option to peek, cheat, or save. So you can always use one of your helps if you need it.
I think we should use a help.
Yeah, probably.
All right, let's just peek this time.
Yeah, let's peek.
We're gonna peek.
Okay, you get a peek at your student's answer. See what he put.
He put B. All right. Think we should go with B?
I don't know.
He seems. Are you sure about B?
Well, I mean, I remember in W131 this year we did this TV ad rhetorical analysis thing, and it was really important to know the rhetorical situation because I mean, I did an ad on Coca-Cola, and it was back when the war was happening. So I mean, you had to know that things just weren't as accessible as they used to, and that really helped me understand some of the rhetorical situations that they used and stuff. So I think you have to comprehend the rhetorical situation. So I'm pretty sure it's B.
Sounds like a logical answer.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with B.
Our contestants have locked in B. Let's see what the answer is. Correct. B, rhetorical situation. Hold on there, Stanford. Before we go on, we, for the first time in Are You Smarter Than a 12th Grader history, are going to have a bonus question. So sit back down. Bonus! And the bonus question is, what is rhetorical situation?
I've got this.
I've got this. This is free response.
I remember when we were doing reading critically, we always had to fill out this chart that had soaps on it. Soaps. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's starting to ring a bell.
Ring a bell?
Yeah.
So we have subject and speaker, occasion, audience, purpose, and subject/tone.
And that is correct. Congratulations, and now it is time to move on to question number 3. So before we begin, let us pick another student.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, what are your favorite subjects, Sir Angelo?
I love satire and poetry. That's
All
my
right.
best.
Let's try satire.
Okay, let us look at the satire question.
Oh, shoot, I hate true.
We have a true or false.
Oh, yikes.
Satire is the use of irony, sarcasm, ridicule, or the like in exposing, denouncing, or deriding a subject or topic. Let the kids lock in their answers first.
50%. What do you think, Brett? I feel like back in high school we did this class video that we made fun of the construction project going on.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, we made fun of them, and I feel like that was a satire project, which making fun would kind of be ridicule. We were pretty sarcastic. Felt like we pretty derided that topic.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I think we'll go with true on this.
True?
one. True, sir.
So you're locking your answer in
We
with
are
true.
Let's lock it in.
Okay, they have chosen true. Let us go to the board. Oh, don't forget the hat.
Oh my
Congratulations. Before we continue, we have another commercial break.
Do you find yourself thirsty? Do you find yourself not wanting to use a sink? I don't want to use this sink. Then try our all-new water bottle. It's innovative, it's creative, and it's really nice. Only $4.99 plus shipping and handling.
And welcome back to Are You Smarter Than a 12th Grader? W131 edition. We are now on to our final question of the day. So, would our contestants please choose a student?
Oh, that guy in the middle.
Yeah, what's the guy over there?
Buckshane.
Buckshane.
Look at this dinosaur.
Alright, what's your best topics?
I'd have to go with probably Sweet Caroline.
Alright, we can try that.
Yeah, let's go with that
We'll
one.
go with it.
Okay, our question from Sweet Caroline. What follows this?
Hand, touching hand, reaching out, touching me, touching you.
What? Is Sweet Caroline?
Sweet Caroline is correct! And this is our epic ending to Are You Smarter Than a 12th Grader? W131 edition. I am signing off.
Oh my goodness, that was such a great episode. I can't believe that our school never offered a W131 class. Through this class, it helped the students understand rhetorical situation, argumentation, and satire. And I learned so much through this episode. I learned from rhetorical analysis about the soaps and how the soaps in the rhetorical situation help you understand a piece and the purpose. And I also learned how they use the rhetorical analysis to better understand TV ads and the purpose that marketers have behind it. And we also learned about argumentation and how they use the argumentation research papers to argue their point to help them later on in life with whatever skills they need in their job opportunities so that they can better their point and have others understand what they're trying to get across. And we also learned about satire and how marketing companies also use satire to get their point across, and it's also used in politics and to poke fun at people, but also to cause a change. And so through this W131, Are You Smarter Than a 12th Grader? I definitely learned a lot, and I think this class is very beneficial, and it will help students be very successful in the long run. So tune in next week for Are You Smarter Than a 12th Grader?
I never knew that everything was falling through, that everyone I knew was waiting on a cue to turn and run when all I needed was the truth. But that's how it's gotta be.